This switch died. It's a shower switch. It's a 9.5 kilowatt shower, and randomly, after probably many years of use, it's just stopped being able to work. What was happening is the shower didn't work even though it was in the on position, so I tried to cycle it back to off and it's completely jammed. So by pressing it gently, the shower did come back on again, but I thought it was time to replace this, so I wanted to see what caused the problem. So taking this apart, and you can see actually it started to burn up. So it's likely, I guess, that the terminals weren't tight enough or have loosened over time, and it's probably fried and cooked itself inside. I don't really know the brand of this one, and you might be able to read that better than I can. Scolmore. There's a number on there. I can't see a date stamp, but anyway, yeah, I took the wires out, and on the, I think it was the feed to the shower, the terminals were not tight and the wires themselves looked a bit burnt. So I wanted to see what was going on here. I replaced it with a nice MK version. Oh, they are mega loose. Phew. They weren't tight. Let's try this one. No, they are not tight at all. That's interesting. Right, let's have a look, see what comes out. So there's all the switch. Definitely got hot. You can see the rainbowing on this terminal here. This one's got very hot. And cool, check out that. That's, something's happened to that. And that looks a mess as well. Look at the state of this down here. So it has cooked itself. That's what's happened. So I've just put that terminal back in there just to show you how it was. So this is the underside of that piece. So you screw the terminals under here, and as you can see, the current comes into here, and this one has really cooked. It's really got hot, this one. There's the neon bulb, and it was on the feed to the shower, so when the switch was on and the shower was powered, the neon would come on. So that was in there. That looks like it's got hot as well, actually, just in there. Can you see? So I'm trying to work out how this works, because this rocker switch probably, it must have gone from one side to the other. I mean, that's in there, look, and you can see that's really burnt. That's all melted. And this piece here must have moved this. So there's the other one. So yeah, it's got a bit of grease on there. Cool, there we go, look at the state of that. So I think they were supposed to be the same look, and that has welded itself onto that metal, so that should have been like that, and you can see the difference in those two. There's the underside of that contact. So yeah, that's basically just superheated, and this is why the rocker wouldn't open and close. Unfortunately, it did fall apart when I opened it. These two are identical, so I guess they would have at one point been open, and then when you switched it, these would cam down like that. So they would cam down and touch the output. So obviously what's happened is they've stuck to this rocker switch, and that's why I couldn't open and close, couldn't switch off and switch back on again. So yeah, not ideal. Interesting how it can cook itself so easily. So yeah, those contacts there, they were just resting on this switch, and when you had it in one motion it would be like that, and then when you rock the switch to the on position, they would come out and they would touch onto there. So there would be like a cam motion, either allowing electric to flow across, or when off it would open the circuit. So that's probably what they were like, and yeah, they've just stuck to that. So non-repairable, not worth it. I've replaced with an MK unit, which should give some more life now. So yeah, that's that one. Yeah, you can see the rocker action there. I'll try and stick it back together and see if we can at least see it working a bit better. Well, it's a bit greasy, but that's how the contacts were positioned. I can't really use this now because it's all swollen up, but these are spring loaded. So when you rock it in a certain position, it would either open the circuits like that or close them. And then I would obviously complete the circuit from here down to here and here down to here. So that's the on position, and when you switch it off, as you can see, they open, and that disconnects the contact between here and here. No circuit. So the metal's okay, it's just the rocker switch, the plastic bit, which has suffered. So yeah, that was interesting to see what's happened. Glad I've replaced it, of course. It's not worth leaving it in place. And I think the cause was just those terminals weren't tight enough. I think this must be a suitable amperage, but I've replaced it with a 50 amp switch, so should be much better for future use. Anyway, cheers.